I'm hearing surrender to the sweetness. Okay, so let's dive in and find out. I feel like some of you guys might be going through a little bit of a hard time at the moment. However, you know that there's this overarching sense of just faith that you need to have right now. But there's a little bit of struggle. I won't lie, there's a little bit of struggle. Maybe you're deciding to walk away from something that you thought, I'm hearing, was really magical, something that you really wanted for a long time, a long-term commitment, relationship here, a special person, but you're at a crossroad. You're not sure which way to go. They're saying surrender to the sweetness, okay? This is for a very magical collective, because that message is actually from the Starseed Oracle as well. So surrender to the sweetness. Let's dive in and find out what is going on with you currently. All right. What's going on? Yeah, okay. First thing I heard was battle between your head and your heart here. 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Hangman. Something that you have been waiting for a really, really long time. You kind of thought this would have come in by now. Maybe there's been some interferences here. I'm seeing a lot of hard work and dedicated effort to try and get to victory, to try and get this connection over the line, I'm hearing. Yes. I don't know. I just heard there's been some sort of like epiphany over the last week or so, and it's just moving on. I'm hearing moving on. I feel like for this particular collective, you are wondering if what you've been doing this whole time has been worth it. Has been worth it here. I just heard, has there been too many interferences? Has there been too many cooks in the kitchen? Has there been too many arguments? Like, can you come back from this? What else are you guys going through? Yeah, we've got new karmic cycles on the way. For a lot of you, you're actually starting to see whatever this was, whatever this Five of Wands was. So 5 of Wands represents conflict, too many people getting involved, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen. You're starting to see whatever this interference was at face value. And there's this, I'm hearing just internal knowing that whatever this was meant to happen in order to turn the wheel, to turn this karmic cycle around. It was to teach you your own self-worth here. These interferences, to take things at face value, to actually look at the situation from a logical perspective rather than a 5D spiritual one. King of Pentacles, you want a lot more than what this situation is providing for you right now. It's like you finally found your worth. The blindfold has been taken off, is what I'm hearing. What else are you guys currently going through? Yeah. Queen of Swords, you're looking at this from a logical approach. It's actually, so the Queen of Swords isn't always someone who is cutthroat and harsh. Queen of Swords, she's quite a logical, smart, educated woman. Now, male or female. But no longer is she looking at this and kind of dissecting it in a way that it'd be like an esoteric experience, you know? So it's very logical. It's a very logical approach. I'm taking things at face value here. Things have happened within this connection that have been out of my control, I'm hearing. However, I'm not holding on to something in the 5D. And that's the thing with this journey. You get to a point, you don't want to be stuck in your head anymore. You don't want to be stuck in your head anymore. That's the thing with this journey. You get to a point where you actually see your own worth, and you take things at face value. Yes, there may be love there in the 5D and deep down hidden under all that trauma, but at the end of the day, if someone isn't ready for you and you are ready for something, you should never stop yourself from experiencing life and love. And I feel like this is where you guys are at. You're happy to move on. I'm hearing, oh my, confirmation, yeah. You don't want to feel burdened anymore. What else? Yeah, you are sick of you're sick of holding on to someone who doesn't make you a priority. 7 of Cups is all about indecision. There's too many things to choose from. And this is something you've been holding on to this for such a long time. But you don't want to be made an option anymore. And that's beautiful. That's perfect. You should never be made an option. You want someone who loves you for you wholeheartedly. On the inside and the outside. Someone who prioritizes you. Someone who chooses you. And this is what you're going through. This is the epiphany. And I know there are a lot of different collectives going through this at the moment. With Saturn in retrograde, there are a lot of big changes for everybody. Whether this be love or career or family life, this is the time of year where there are a lot of big changes coming. And then coming into August, Leo season's action time. But this is beautiful. You guys are finally seeing how amazing you truly are. Like, you're showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. You know your value. You know what you can bring to the world. You know how special you are to your family and friends. You're magnetic. You light up the room, I'm hearing. You're finally seeing this internal spark within you, which is just beautiful. It's always been there. It's always been there, but it's just taken a long road. And it's taken this journey, these interferences, these karmic wheels, these lessons to keep rolling around enough until you get it. You're finally in that point where you're surrendering to the sweetness. May not have felt sweet, but there's this, you're surrendering to your sweetness because you finally see it. Oh, I love this for this collective. This is just beautiful. All right, well, I want to go into the past, and I want to see how this connection was for you guys. All right, so to tie into this reading, what happened in the past for you guys? Keys on a ring, many options. Yeah. Decision, unconventional string along one night stand. So if you are feeling down about this at the moment, don't at all. This is exactly what needed to happen because you finally found your worth. your inner sparkle. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. I want one more for that. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next stage. Healing the inner child. I'm hearing, so there was a situation, probably actually about, I'm hearing 6 months ago here, there was a situation with you and this connection in the past where I feel like you were really taking quite good care of your mental health, and I think that you started to see some improvement with this connection. Maybe you were doing a lot of inner child healing at this point of time. Yeah, to be able to remove this knot of enough. And that's what's happened, because you guys have been making the changes. I'm not going to say doing the work anymore. You know what? Yeah, the snake. But I'm not saying doing the work anymore, because when you say doing the work, it implies that what you need to do in order to heal is hard. And yes, there can be emotions that come up, but it's not hard. You're making changes. You're making the change for yourself. And that's how we need to reword it, because there's so much stigma on healing. There's so much stigma on doing your inner child work and removing limiting beliefs. It's not hard work. It's just acknowledging yourself, being self-aware, taking accountability. And this is what you've done. And you know what? This is why you are coming into this reality now of how important you are. Because you've made the positive changes for you. You've healed those broken parts within you that didn't think you were good enough, that was just desperate for, this person to love you. Couldn't be prouder of this collective. What else? And as the first part of this reading was going, too many cooks in the kitchen, competition, enemy, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. I feel like because they're actually showing me someone right here. You actually had someone in your ear who was not positive. This whole time where you were trying to keep a positive mindset about this connection, there was someone who was gaslighting you. That's the words, and I don't like using that word. I don't take that word very lightly. I know it happens, trust me. I know. This person was literally they're whispering in your ear, yuck, this is not a nice energy. I'm also hearing gaslighting in their ear too. There's something about your past here with this specific collective, and you'll know if this is your reading, okay? Because this person, whoever got involved, knew you and your person here. I'm hearing whispering sweet nothing. So whoever this person that was involved, they were both trying to tell you what you wanted to hear in terms of your own connection. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, one-sided relationship. Like I said, this person didn't make you a priority. They avoided everything at every cost, whatever, that saying, that at all costs. I avoided everything at all costs here. Wow, okay. Is there anything else? Anything else to tell you guys through this reading? Ooh. Love, unconditional love. I feel like you tried to give this person so much unconditional love here. I just heard the little engine that could. You know, you tried and you tried and you tried, and that's the thing. You tried so much that I think once you started to heal and you're like, what am I even doing? Yeah, clarity. You gave yourself clarity. I feel like the truth was revealed to you because you were finally ready to see it. It's like you'd been bitten by the snake enough times to know that it was poisonous in the end, you know, or you burnt yourself on the stove. Because I'm not saying this person is poison, I'm just saying, that's not what I'm saying at all, okay? This is your person. This is your person on the end of your red thread. This is your twin flame. This is your divine counterpart. Yes, they are beautiful and magical, but this connection, because they're not awake they're not awake to the connection yet. They've got their running boots on, you know. They're the runner in this connection. But this is what happened. This is how they treated you. Because they didn't see it. You saw it, and that's okay. But this person wasn't awake or isn't awake yet. We'll dive into the future, but this is what happened in the past. But because you got burnt so many times here, the clarity, the revelation that came through finally woke you up in that aspect. Okay, one more for the past. Karmic relationship. Maybe you thought this was a karmic relationship as well because you were hurt, but letting go and loving you. This is what I feel like you were triggered quite a lot, which is great because every time you get triggered, it's something for you to heal, which is exactly what you want here. But I think maybe you've even put them in the bucket of a karmic relationship in order for you to be able to make healthy choices, be able to move on from this. I'm hearing a lot of karmics were involved as well, especially with the snake and the too many cooks in the kitchen here. Okay. All right, well, that's the past. Let's go to what your person is currently going through, and then we'll go into the future. Okay. What's your person currently going through? What's the person tied to this collective? What are they currently going through? Yeah, wow, okay. So I feel like as you're detaching and surrendering here to the sweetness, I feel like they're actually, they're in Five of Pentacles energy. I mean, they could be seeing 555 everywhere as well. 555 is all about change. It's very interesting because what I'm hearing here is that all the people, or you know, all the interferences here that got in the way of your connection, I'm hearing actually now getting in the way of your person. This is what your person is going through. I feel like they've put their hand on the stove one too many times. I think they've finally been burnt. Keep going. And that's the thing when it comes to mirroring energy. You've realized that you don't want to have interferences. You want something stable. You don't want something chaotic. And because of these interferences, this is what has made you want to detach and move away. Whereas this person is finally catching up with them. I want Six of Wands. I feel like they're trying very hard at the moment to be able to get out of a dark place, see the other side of this. You know what I'm actually hearing? It's very interesting because I never used to look at this card like this until recently, but with the Five of Pentacles, this is all about being left out in the cold. But with this particular card in this beautiful deck, I love the Light Seers deck, there's a key there with a door. And whenever I see this card now, I always see that this is this person's issues that they have to deal with. And for a long time, you could see in the past, they weren't ready. They weren't ready to take accountability, to open the door to their healing journey. But they're actually showing me now, this person is looking back at that keyhole and going, is it time? Should I be doing this now? I feel like this person is finally kind of waking up to the chaos around them. They're also looking for guidance right now. I don't think that your person at the moment has some true people in their corner to look up to. Like true people that will actually give them non-biased advice. I feel like this person has been surrounded by kind of yes people. Or people that didn't actually, wow, pennies dropped. People that didn't actually value them. Confirmation. Did you guys hear that crow? Didn't actually value them. That's how you guys are mirroring. You're waking up because you're valuing yourself. You're realizing that you don't want to be made not a priority. And this person, I feel like they're finally seeing that in their world, that they were never made the priority amongst all of this as well, amongst all these people, amongst all these connections. I feel like this person is on the verge of wanting to do the work, and it's because, oh my God, make the change. It'll take a little bit for, and see, that's the thing with any kind of habit or, you know, lifestyle change that you want to do. It does take repetition for us to be able to move it from our conscious brain to our unconscious, so we say it automatically. So for this person, I feel like they're ready to make the change. It's not going to be long until they put that key in that door, my friend. They're definitely going through a lot right now, a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of realizations here. A lot of realizations here. You keep going. This is not a message though for you to go, oh, I need my person, I need to run back to them. No. No. Don't do it. You have come so far. Know your worth. This person has to know their worth too. This person's also been taken for granted of. That's how this journey works. That's how the mirroring works. You had them up on a pedestal and they had them up on a pedestal. You've taken them off the pedestal. They're finally realizing that they need to as well. Yeah, they've been holding on to whatever these interferences were for such a long time, just like you were. Just like you were holding on to this person. Maybe I just heard maybe they didn't have anybody else. And like I said, if this person doesn't have any true proper role models in their life, someone they can actually look up to, someone who can give them good guidance, what else could they do? You know, at the end of the day, I know I'm sounding really, really harsh on this person, and I don't mean to at all. This person's also needed to wake up. You've had the tough love. This person's finding their inner sparkle, just like you have. Most beautiful. Yeah. They're starting to boss up. They're starting to see their own magical worth, which is just incredible. It's what's needed. Yeah, they're closing out cycles as well. That's what I'm saying. It's not just this collective that's going through a lot right now. This is worldly. This is everyone. Like every single reading I have done for the past, and not even readings, even my therapy clients as well, everyone is going through some sort of major change in their life. It's what's happening. Yeah. They're seeing their clarity too. They've been given their clarity about the people in their life. How they haven't helped them, I'm hearing. Not in the best way. I'm also hearing maybe this person woke up to the snake. Someone heard that person who was whispering in their ear. Just hearing that the people around them, I think that your person's finally woken up too. Now this could be friends, family, it could be another relationship. They could have had another relationship, workships, okay? But they've woken up and they're realizing, wow, like maybe they didn't care about me as much as I cared about them, you know? All right, so that's what's going on with your person right now. What is coming up for you guys? I'm hearing 6 weeks. What's coming up for you guys in the next 6 weeks? My oracle cards are going to be here soon. So if you want a deck, please hit the pre-order button on my website. Get your copy. I'm so excited. What's coming up? Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation. This is not now. I'm hearing, yes, be very, very clear on that, okay? This is not now, in 6 weeks' time. So where does that even take us? August, I think. Cupid's arrow, love is coming, surprise invitation, watching, looking, stalking, focusing. I feel like this person's going to come back into your energy radar soon. But self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal. This is what you guys need to do. Keep on doing that shadow work, your self-appreciation. Don't lose that. I actually don't even want to tell you guys if they're coming back in, because you guys are holding on so strongly right now to your own self-worth. This person, okay, you know what I'm going to do? We'll find out what type of energy this person is coming back in as, okay? Because you'll know if they haven't done enough of the changes, then don't accept it. Okay. All right, how's this person showing up when they come back in? Person's energy, are they showing up when they come back in for you guys? Okay, so Ace of Cups, wanting to show love. 3 of Pentacles, wanting to talk, but we've got the Devil here. And then the 7 of Swords. I feel like this person is still kind of testing the waters with you a little bit. I don't think this person, when they come back in for this collective, I think they've still got their mask on. We'll keep going in, but Queen of Swords. They're still, at this point, my loves, they're still holding on to a lot of their stuff. Like, yes, I'm hearing they don't want to get hurt, and that's why they're not showing their full cards about how much they actually care about you, but that's not what you want. Remember, you want to be made a priority here. You want transparency. This person had you in a mind ache for a long, long time. Trapped in your own thoughts. How else are they coming in? How else are they coming in? Whoa, it's too many. How else are they coming in? Okay, Empress. Wow. Do they see you as their number one priority? I'm hearing no, but they know how important you are to them. But let me just keep going. 3 of Pentacles. They're still a little bit wounded. They're still a little bit afraid to be able to talk about. I'm hearing, you know, the interferences. Both of you guys knew that there were a lot of interferences when it came to this connection. They don't want to tell you everything. And that's a bit of an issue here, guys. Like I said, if they're still not wanting to be transparent about everything that's gone down here, they're still holding on to their shadow. How else are they coming? Yeah. Tower and the Knight of Cups. With the Devil here, maybe it's one thing that kind of shook them, which is making them want to come back in, but they're coming in as the Knight of Cups. Until this person is ready to take accountability and be transparent, I wouldn't be accepting this, guys, okay? Ace of Wands, you know better. King of Cups. Yeah, they're still being avoidant with their own emotions, okay, guys? So you know where you stand. Just, this person is going through a lot and you're surrendering to the sweetness. You're surrendering to your own worth, and that's just beautiful. I just want to get a romance card to end this with. Retreat, confirmation. It's time to disconnect. Yeah. Just keep doing you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If they come in and if they're open and they're vulnerable and they're truly ready to take this to the next level and make you a priority, then yeah, have this heart-to-heart conversation when it comes in. Don't hide your feelings. Be completely transparent yourself. Just because this person isn't, it doesn't mean that you need to be. You need to be transparent in this. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. And forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. I think this is what you guys are doing. And yes, there may be a strong magnetic connection here. You know that. This is your person. But you also know your worth now. Keep going. This is beautiful. I'm really, really happy for you guys, okay? This person will catch up. But right now, focus on you. Focus on you and whatever comes into your life, okay? Because you deserve true happiness too. All right? Okay, guys, well, much love. And if you'd like to book a reading with me or some coaching or have some therapy sessions, you can click the link in my bio.